It's a new dawn, a new day, a fresh start at the ranch. Leo's slave ranch. Welcome. Only $9.99 for a slave, or however much Leo fancies charging you to have a slave. Welcome to Android Authority, episode 5. And yeah, I hadn't realized how aesthetically pleasing it is to have cowboy androids ranching humans. Alright? I get it. Not necessarily the words you want to hear, aesthetically pleasing, but I don't know, it's just a cool concept, isn't it, really? Like the overthrowing of humans and androids and robots and hey, it's just very, very interesting. And I'm very happy the way that this is the way it's developing. And yeah, I am well aware everything is made of wood, and it's very, very obvious that things might burn down at some point. Please don't jinx me. I'm really hoping that's not the case. But welcome. The plan for today, very, very simple. Jones is going to be re-recruited. He's currently in prison, remembering why him and Leo are very good friends, and they need to go back together to become friends again properly, and then be an actual colonist. And then we need to go start doing the real ruins stuff, and venturing out onto the map and seeing what we can find. We've got an abandoned biotech lab over here that we need to go investigate, see if we can find some loot there, and go from there. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that all the while fending off from Igor and Vader, which leads me to the next plan for this episode, is to build a good kill box. Just something that means that I can lock everybody up inside the base safely and not have to worry about them whilst going on adventures. So if you enjoy any of today's episode and are excited to see whether or not Koik, whatever this red man down here joins us, and to see if he enjoys living here, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things. Let's start with the kill box, alright? I think we're going to go to what we had in the last base of like the sort of snake design. Very easy, very simple, and honestly, pretty powerful as well. I see literally no negatives of using them practically, other than if you build them out of wood, they could just burn down and everybody would die. At the front gate and like flatten it out completely. Yeah, let's do that to start with, and then we can go from there. And we can't even escape the toxicity of the previous couple of episodes. Toxic fallout. It's following us, you know? It's almost as if the world knows about Leo's wrongs of blowing everybody up with a nuke. This isn't ideal, but mainly because we have no food whatsoever. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. And a raid from the Unrest group. Really, guys? Oh, they're right next to the base. 4 of them. All of them have got guns. I might have to actually get Thief to help here, honestly. Leo, can you come and stand kind of like in cover? Oh, this isn't very good. This is not good at all, actually. Okay. Search and destroy. Thief, do your thing, alright? Okay, Thief has been immediately killed. Liver has been destroyed. Acute liver failure. Alright, okay. Well, that's really not good. Hopefully, Leo can deal with this on his own. And reinforcements as well. Oh dear, the professor is here. Hey, good Professor Ratliff. Ah, Leo, deal with them, please. And the pirates from the Unrest group are fleeing. Alright, that wasn't actually too bad. There is Professor down there still to deal with, but poor Thief. Poor Thief. I will miss him. Especially as he's tainted in a alpaca wool face mask as well during a toxic fallout. Really, really sad about that, honestly. Not impressed. And Robbie was unfortunately chased down by Professor and has lost a leg. I feel like that's just not really fair. Yeah, cheers, Rimworld. And another raid. Oh, gosh. Wow. Cheers, Poison Gang. How many we're looking at? 5. Only one of them has a gun, though. So this shouldn't be too bad. And the wasters from the Poison Gang are fleeing. Bobber was unfortunately caught in the crossfire here, taking a bruise to the left leg. It's Chain and Cigar. What lovely, lovely names. 2 survivors as well. Both of them are kind of bleeding out. And you know what? I don't know if I want to take them. I don't think I can take anyone else on at the moment. We've got no food. We're kind of... Yeah, I don't think we're in a situation to take any more colonists on, you know? And the worst of the toxic fallout has settled. Fan bloody fantastic. We're literally just, please. That was the good sign I needed from the game, you know. And Leo has been tasked with the job of destroying Thief's body. He's probably quite sad about this, you know. One of the first slaves Leo managed to actually pick up, you know. If he could feel emotions, which we know quite obviously he can't, I would imagine he'd be sad about this, you know. And there we are. Jones has been recruited. He's now once again a colonist within our realms. Now, apparently, when we recruited Jones, it turned out he had a trait, which is fine, fair enough. But how does he suddenly become large? How do you suddenly become large? What? Oh, I've just been hiding underneath this coat, which would be fine, but he's been naked most of the time, so it's very strange. Jones is taller, bulkier, better construction speed, less moving speed by 5%, and less lifespan by 5%. Yeah, it's the only positive one out of all of those, honestly, and I'm good with that. All of a sudden, Jones is now larger, and with Jones now being recruited, he can go on wardening. And what that means, most importantly, is that Leo can leave the base without having to worry about the slaves going wild. Now, Jones now holds the role of Metal Master. Now we have one other colonist, the ideology and stuff, has activated. So Jones is going to potter around, do some building, do all that good stuff as well, and honestly just go from there. And I guess we could send Leo out now. Like, he can leave. Do we have anything local that we could go have a look at? We have a farming work site for 344 potatoes. 344 potatoes does sound quite tasty, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Let's send Leo out there, down here, to go get those potatoes. And hopefully we can start working on the kill box fairly quickly, which we are doing, actually, to be fair. And a raid. Oh, dear. Multiple imps coming from various angles. Leo isn't here. Jansen is our only colonist capable of combat, and he's naked. Shit. Okay, well, shit. Let's send all of our people that can't commit violence into the prison so they can hide. Jansen can grab a gun, being a rifle. I think we had a rifle somewhere. And just as we get raided, Leo arrives at the farming worksite. We'll let him just sort of sit around for the time being whilst we deal with the things back at the base. Jansen has taken out one. Very nice, Jansen, indeed. Good job. Bleeding out in 13 hours, however, which is not ideal. There should be another one somewhere. Was there only one person raiding us? Jansen, you're insane. Wow. I'll even entrust you with that shotgun now permanently. I have so much confidence in you. Unfortunately, the base is slightly burning down, but, you know, if we ignore that, we've done a fantastic job. Jansen, I'm proud of you, my friend. Hopefully somebody patches you up so you don't die as well. That would be even better. Oh, back to Leo. Leo, what are you doing over here? There should only be 2 people down here from what I remember. I mean, looking around the map as well, we've got a couple of things we might be able to deconstruct. Some double beds? And some wooden walls. Oh, there's not much here. And yeah, that's all of them dealt with. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Honestly, I think Leo just absolutely obliterated them. The Gauss rifle's just too good. 30 shooting. I don't think I need to say anything more than that, honestly. Let's reform the caravan and head home. Perfect. And Leo has returned bountiful in the potatoes. Perfect. That is what Leo's job was ultimately in life, to haul potatoes and batteries. This is not good. Shit. Okay, well, on the bright side, we have got potatoes, and we have picked up a nice free battery as well, which is always a positive, you know. And a quest has become available for the Dusty Refugees. 4 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Setsuko. They say a flash storm burnt down their home, and they want to stay with us for 14 days. Now, this could be good or bad, right? If they're good at fighting and they've got a weapon, they can help save us in certain situations. Leo can take Jones and go off adventuring whilst they look after the slaves for us. Or they could turn around and kill us at any moment, right? It would be really nice to have some people to help around the base and to help get things sorted. So I'm going to accept them, not because Leo likes refugees, but because he thinks he can use them. And looking at them, I'm not sure this was a good idea. Come and stand here so I can inspect you. Perfect. So here are our lovely refugees. Very handsome, very attractive. Setsuko's got a square head as a result of being a Neanderthal. 10 in melee, which is actually really nice. Critical passion in animals, but not very good at anything else. Kish Kindois is a Yitakin, so a furry. Pyromaniac as well. Interesting. 14 in animals, decent at medical, but nothing else either. Beatrice Cavano is very good at plants as well. Nice. And Asai is a dirt mole, which means they're good at mining, melee. Wow, you're very good. I might have to steal this person. I'm going to get them assigned to some jobs and get them to just do their thing, honestly. And most importantly, these lovely refugees can warden for us as well. So I can send Leo and Jones on an adventure together, and they will continue to just look after the slaves for... Hold on a second. I've just clicked on Leo, going through the characters. Attempting hookup. What? Leo, you are an android. You're on a mission. Who are you trying to hook up with? Setsuko? Sheesh! Leo catches Setsuko stripping the dead bodies. Oh my god. Leo has got a passion for somebody. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. If this is successful, I'm going to be impressed. Leo tried to chat up Setsuko. Setsuko did not agree to the hookup. Good on you, Setsuko. Jesus Christ. But, I mean, I guess that sounds like I need to send Leo on an adventure because my man needs to get his, he needs to get sorted out. Where are we going? A gold mining work site could be nice. A logging work site could also be nice. Is there anywhere that's actually useful, though? Not really. I guess for the sake of convenience, we'd probably go to this logging work site here, check that out, see if there's any resources on that map, and go from there. Okay, now I have chosen to arm our refugee friends here in the hopes that they don't turn against us. I'm really riding off the fact that, you know, we're looking after them, we're giving them somewhere to sleep and stay, and, you know, feed them. And I hope that means they won't turn against us. If they do, we're screwed. Perfect. The caravan has arrived at the logging work site. What are we looking at? Nutrient paste dispenser. Battery solar panels. There's a base. There's wood. Oh, nice. Ruins paying off big here. Weird blue walls as well. Very, very nice. Jones, you can go hide. Leo can just kind of do your thing. Outlines from the compact of Bonor are attacking your androids. One of them's already dead. One left. Porco, my man, the myth, the legend, dead. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so I guess now we go through everything, see what we found, see if there's anything exciting in these ruins. Perfect, so I've gone through everything. There's not much else here. It looks like they were very symbolic with their celebrations in here. The standing lamps and the crystalline beds. A very cool aesthetic, honestly. Very, very interesting. We cannot take home the nutrient paste dispenser. Whilst I would like to, we can't take it home with us. I'm going to deconstruct it for the components, and I'm going to take home the battery with us and deconstruct the solar generator so we can get the components from that as well. So we are very lucky to be able to bring home 5 components with us. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you remember that on our map we have no components whatsoever, 5 is actually pretty big. We can bring ourselves home a battery as well. Very nice as well. Saves us components in that regard as well. Some steel, which is very handy as well. You know, this is good. This is good. A lot of nice stuff to bring home with us that we didn't expect to otherwise. Leo has arrived back at the caravan. The refugees haven't gone AWOL and the slaves are still all in check. All is well. Base is looking good. You know, people are growing plants. We've got the kill box being worked on. And a raid from the Poison Gang. They've arrived in transport pods nearby as well. You could have waited till I'd finished the kill box. It's kind of like a third? A third of the way through? Oh, okay. How many are there? I think it looks like there's 3. There's 3 of them. We've got Jansen here, though, now. Jansen's got his shotgun. Leo's got his pistol. Asai has got her semi-machine gun, and we have Setsuko with an axe. We've actually got a fighting force for the first time this series. Straight away, Leo has taken out one. Asai's taken out the next one. Lance has gone down over there. Okay, well, this is an absolute whitewash, wasn't it? Jansen, you can go home, mate. It's just like, no point you being here. And Lance survived. Left kidney has been destroyed. Ambrosia addiction as well. And you're a genie. Interesting. Now, it's not going to be ideal to have a genie as a slave, because the main thing for a genie is intellectual. But you never know. Leo could become friends with them. Let's capture them and get them healed up and see if Leo likes them, I guess. And there we are. The kill box is now complete. We now have means to keep our people inside, all the while avoiding raiders. Now, the issue is we have now is everything is made out of wood. Everything can be burnt down, and we don't really have any means to defend ourselves in the long term apart from this. So I guess the next objective we've got is, which I didn't expect to be completing, is going to be making upgrades to the base and expanding out. So I'm going to tick off defendable. It's done, you know. we're pretty defendable at the moment. Now it is build base. Now you might be wondering why I've put an asterisk there. It's because building base is going to be the most central thing we show on this channel today. Jesus Christ, watch me absolutely go Peggy 13 with the base building. I've queued up a little hospital over here as well. I think generally I've aimed to just expand out the base from our initial little ranch here and make it into something more of a base. With the singers, we've got these lovely, lovely, happy refugees here at the moment. I'm going to start working on stone cutting, get things built out of bricks instead, you know, take things to the next. Oh, and I've noticed as well, an android is low on power. Leo's running low on power. We need to crafting a new reactor. Shit, this isn't good. Apparently he's at about 20% power. So we need to build him a reactor. Okay, God, that's actually extremely important. If we lose Leo, we've lost the best colonists we've got. Operation Fix Leo. Operation, oh my God. Oh, I wish I could spell properly. Operation Fix Leo is probably one of the things we also need to now work on as well. Probably comes from research. If we look in the research tab to see what we need to actually actively get, looks like we need to get Android Tech. Android Tech is 2,000 research, and it requires us to have a multi-analyzer. All right, so we need to get a multi-analyzer next, I think, in order for us to get Android Tech, for us to build all the Android stuff and go from there. So I think for the meantime, Jones, I'm going to put you on research pretty much permanently, just while we don't really have anyone else that can do it. And biofuel for refining has been completed. A very big research for us to get cars and things so we can go and actually loot more of the areas that we are going to. Pretty big. Next, nothing relevant to us at the moment. Going to go for a reroll. Long blades, giant warhammers, or soup? Now, I bloody love me some soup, so we're going to go for soup. And a raid has appeared and a new settlement at the same time as well. The son of Jones. Interesting. Robert's brother, the son of Jones. I think that was Buag here. Puib Buag. Christ, that is an awful name. Father is Jones, and you are a pig. Ugh. I've got real weird. I got something real weird to ask you, Jones. Who are? Why is your son a pig? Interesting, very interesting. Now I'm pretty sure I can just send everybody to stay inside the base here and hope that they just go through the kill box. Pigs from the Goo Wapik are beginning their assault. We can test to see if they actually go through the kill box or not. This is all very exciting. Do any of you have Molotov cocktails? Yes, you do. So they could either go through the kill box or set fire to it. Fantastic. And it looks like I forgot to put in the spike traps. Oh dear. Whoops. Oh, I've absolutely I've done it. I've ruined it. This is it. This is the end of the series. I've forgotten to put in the spike traps. Oh god. This is real bad, this is. I've sent in all the refugees to go stand at the front and just act as body shields. Got everyone stood at the front. We've got pigs as meat shields and people as also meat shields. Okay, they're all dead. All right, okay. That wasn't too bad, all right? We maybe do have a few issues with our refugees bleeding out. But, it'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be alright. And unfortunately, Jones's son did die. A bit of a shame there, honestly, but it's just how it is. One of them did survive, Polyp Gwombig, but he is unwaveringly loyal, so actually, no worries. And unfortunately, one of our refugees died. Beatrice died, unfortunately. They were bleeding out. They had 2 hours left, and they've decided to go on a revenge spree. Now, this was something I was concerned about because I did give these two over here weapons. Leo and Jansen should hopefully be able to deal with this. But if they set fire to my... Please don't set fire to my kitchen! Okay, Satsuka did come outside. Asai is down here bleeding out in 4 hours. And now Asai was the one that I wanted to keep out of all of them. I'm going to let her just kind of go down. Yeah, there we go. She's gone down. Leo can come in here. Oh, she died. She didn't go down. She died. Shit. Okay, well, let's hope that we can save the insides here. Otherwise, it's going to be, like, such a waste of resources. Well, saying that, Kin Doys over here did actually survive. Now, they're not very good. However, and there's a big however here, I could send them to a settlement to just make me money and get me resources. I don't necessarily have to keep them in the long term. So I will capture them, and I will convert them, and I will recruit them. And I think on that note, we're going to call things there. It's kind of a bit of a hectic end there, honestly. Losing the refugees, losing out on having all of those fantastic helpers just because of a load of Rimworld BS. It's how we love it, and it's how we enjoy it. Today's episode has gone exactly how I wanted it to go. We've done all the good stuff that I wanted to go. We've gone on a little adventure. We've been able to reinforce the base a little bit with more food, defenses, and gone from there. It was obviously my fault entirely that we did get raided at the end there. And honestly, I should have just been paying more attention. But that's just the fun of it, you know? That's just how Rimworld goes. So the plan for next episode, however, is going to be to start blitzing through research and getting focused on that. Because otherwise, Leo's just going to leave. He's just going to go down. And I won't be able to get him back up, I'd imagine, until we can give him a new reactor. He's currently on about 17% power, which is just not good at all. So from what I can tell, I need to get a multi-analyzer. Then we need to research Android tech and go from there. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, we're excited to see whether or not Leo survives the long run. Consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.